we're back. We're back, still zooming. I mean, still better than nothing. I'm happy to be back here. We're doing a 40-minute full body body weight also workout. So we start with a quick warm-up, 5 minutes, and then a quick stretch in the end for 5 minutes. So basically just a 30 minutes. So we're gonna do quickly 3 groups. Each group is about 9 or 10 minutes, and we go through all the big major muscles in those 10 minutes. We'll repeat that 2 times, so 3 in total. So we'll just get started with our warm-up. We'll do a nice couple big shoulder rolls, breathing in and out. And again, keeping the arms either down or bring them overhead. Just kind of inhaling here and exhale. Bring the other way. So for this one, like I said, body weight, all we need is a some water, a soft floor, and a towel. So if you don't have a towel, maybe you could still grab one quickly. One more big shoulder roll, because we'll use them for a couple exercises. All right, bring the arms out wide. Left over right here, right over left. Some big arms here, pushing those shoulder blades together, right here in the back. All right, so my name's Ellen. I think I forgot to say, and I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Basically the same idea, all body weight, sometimes a towel. So that's easy. All right, easy to remember. Last one here, and then come into a squat. So feet hip width apart, belly button in, chest up. Push the hips back and squeeze those glutes right here on your way up. So hips back, chest up, and then coming up, pushing up through the back heels. Breathe in here and out. So each exercise, some are 30 seconds, 10 seconds in between. Some are 45 seconds, 15 seconds in between. We'll just see what my timer does. You'll see. Either way, about 9 to 10 minutes, quick break, and then a repeat. All right, one more squat, then come into a slightly wider stance, pushing the hips back again, moving left to right, stretching the inner thigh right here. Meanwhile, nice deep breaths here, stretching inside of the leg. 3, 2, 1. All right, nice big step back here. Coming down, bring the back knee down in a lunge, both arms overhead. Leaning back lightly, coming back up. Breathe in and out. Last one. Switching, other foot back, same thing. Back knee down, both arms overhead. 4 in total. 3, 4. All right, big knees up, knees up. You can either just stand here, almost like a big march, or grab the knee and then give it a little push, pull to the chest. Little pull, little pull. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. All right, almost there. Wider stance, reach with the opposite hand right here to that toe. Other arm comes up to the ceiling. reach, hinging from the hip. So slightly pushing the hips back here. Three, two, one. Heels back, right here. Heels back. So that first group is always a little bit of a warm-up as well. And the second round, a little harder. And then that third round should be the hardest, right? All right, last 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Okay, so we're gonna start. So if you have your towel, we'll use it right away. So grab your towel. I'm gonna start my timer. First, I'll show you what's up. I'm gonna roll a little sideways, so I'm actually in the frame right here. Like we did in the warm-up. A lunge right here, bringing the arms overhead, holding your towel. Every time you lunge down, bring the towel underneath the knee, back up. Switch hands every time. So we're gonna be here, just focusing with our right foot in the front for 30 seconds. Then we have 10 seconds to switch our feet and use the other leg in front. Ready? All right, so get ready. There it is. You will hear the little bell. So keep switching left to right, pushing up through the front heel. Only 30 seconds. Keep the chest up, don't lean forward. There it is, switching. Get ready, step back, arms overhead. Bring that towel underneath the knee. That's a long, okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Maybe or 15 seconds, either way. Keep lunging. If you want a harder option for that second round, just step back each time. Step to the front, step back in, alternate. So stepping out, stepping in. All right, toss the towel to the side. Side lunge, hop, side lunge, hop. Hop in the middle. All right, get ready. Heart rate's up. 1, 2, go. Side lunge, hop in the middle. If you want the low impact option, just step, step. And maybe you just started again. For the first time, after the summer, you want to take it a little slower. Stay in your wide stance like we did in our warm-up. Also an option. All right, jump squats. We have 7 readies, 7 seconds to get ready. All the way down in a squat, up, up. Here we go. Get that heart rate up here. So move your weight to the heels here. Now roll onto the toes and roll those toes up. If you don't want to jump, stay here. Quick squats. Or maybe on the toe. On the toe. Different options. Grab your towel. Roll it. Stand on one side. Elbow right next, right here to the rib. Pull that towel up to the ceiling. Work your bicep here. And you can breathe here. So if your towel is not long enough, You grab the towel that's a bit smaller, come down onto your knee. Then you probably have enough. Same thing. Pull. All right, switching, other side. So either stand or put your knee on there. Start when you're ready. Okay, so avoid leaning sideways. Make sure your shoulders are nice, straight and square. And you're pulling 90 degrees in your elbow. And come on up. All right, so palms facing up, yeah, away from you. The long arms, slight bend in the knee, push your hips back. Back is straight. Bring your both your hands up and back down. Up and down. Careful, not too high. Give your triceps a little squeeze here. Little squeeze. We're here for 45 seconds. The previous moves, previous exercises were all 30. Quick, we're a little bit longer here. Give it a little squeeze right here at the top. With your back straight, your belly button in, little bend in the knee. All right, come on down. Bring your towel if you want. Come onto your front. We're gonna lift our chest off the floor. Pull the towel to the chest. Eyes to the floor. Here we go. Lift the chest. Bring the chest back down. In that lift, pull the towel to the chest. Keep those eyes to the floor. Think about keeping your neck in line with your spine. Give it a little squeeze at the top and bring the shoulder blades together. All right, we're gonna move. Come onto your back. Both arms and legs up. And we're gonna lengthen opposite arm and leg. So think about it a little bit. And lengthen, I was gonna think about it, opposite arm and leg. Maybe you wanna keep your arms straight up, pointing straight up to the ceiling. And just lengthen your legs for an easier option. Maybe you want a harder option. All fours, lengthen at the same time. Then back up. Choose what you want to do. Maybe for the first round, you make it a little harder. Or the second. Different options. And one more time, moving over, come into your plank. You can be on your elbows or a full plank on your toes or your knees. If you're not on your knees, come into a plank position. And we're gonna tap our knees down to the floor. So a little tap at the knees, back up. Tap the knees, back up. So, try to keep your hips straight. Don't move the hips. A little bend, just with the knees. This is the last one, by the way. First group. First round. And that's it. So take your time coming up. I'm going to stop the timer. All right. And again, take your time coming up, get your water in. So that's it. That was our first round. We're gonna do 2 more of these. You'll get that heart rate back up in the first couple exercises. Now we slow down a little bit. 30 seconds each. Okay, so we grab the towel. We're gonna start again. Roll it up, make it into like a little ball. We're gonna start with those lunges. So you either stay in that right stance or you keep stepping forward, left, then right. Up to you. Ready? Get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep bringing that towel underneath the knee, keeping your chest up. And again, pushing up through the heel. The front heel. Avoid leaning forward. All right, switch. Other foot in front. If you're stepping out, alternating, just keep doing the same thing. Deep breath in. All right. Start bringing your arms overhead. Working those shoulders here. Here we go. Of course, you don't need the towel here. You can just kind of tap your fingertips together at the top and under your knee. All right, side lunges next. Remember, stay here or step out left, then right. Add a hop or just a step. All right, so again, step, left and right, or add a little hop, hop. Either way, you're pushing your hips back and you're keeping your chest up. Lengthen that leg and push off through the heel, the heel. All right, squats. Quick ones right here. Nice and narrow squats. Come onto the toes or make it a jump. Waiting. Here we go. Keep pushing those hips back. Make it a good squat. Move your weight onto those heels. Then roll onto the toes, up. Don't stay on your toes. Bicep curl next. Grab your towel. Put your foot on it or your knee. Hold that towel tight. Elbow, 90 degrees. Here we go. Good time to breathe. Take a few deep breaths in. All right, so pull. Pull that towel up to the ceiling. Keeping your shoulders straight. Don't lean left or right. All right, other side. All right, when you're ready, peek in a few seconds. So again, make sure that your shoulders are straight and you're not like pulling, leaning, or pulling yourself towards the towel right here. straight shoulders, 90 degrees in the elbow, and a pull up to the ceiling. What's up next? Triceps. There we go. Hold on to that towel. Behind your back, palms facing away from you. Little bend in the knee. Hinge forward from the hip. Here we go. Belly button in, so your back is straight, so you're not arching your back or rounding the shoulders. Nice straight back, and giving that a little squeeze in the tricep. Every time you bring those arms up, not too high. I'd rather you give it a little squeeze at the top and thinking about bringing those arms all the way up. Few more seconds, and we come down to the floor. Here we go. Come on down, bring your towel if you want. Come onto your front. Bring the towel or just your arms overhead. Now lift the chest, pull the towel to the chest. Think about your breathing here as well. Every time you lift the chest and you bring the towel to the chest, that's when you breathe out. That's when you exhale. Then breathe in as you lengthen those arms overhead again. All right, rolling over. All fours come up to the ceiling. Either keep that bend in the knee or lengthen. All right, and then lower, opposite arm and leg. Remember the modification, keeping your arms up to the ceiling, then lengthen left, then right, or for a harder option, lengthen your legs, all fours down and up. Yeah, pick your level. This is our second round. We have one more to go after this. Roll over for that plank. So if you are on your elbows and you come onto your toes, you can still bring both knees down to the floor. Keep your hips up. Or maybe you want to do one left, right, alternating. Same for your high plank. You can do both knees, or left, then right. Just make sure wrists and shoulders are in line, not out wide, not too much to the front either. And that's it for round two. Well done. All right, so again, take your time to come up. But you roll up through the toes right here. Keep your chin up.
Activity completed.
Not yet. All right, so we're gonna do one more round. Do a quick break here. Get your water in. Important. Then start grabbing the towel. All right, so more lunges to the front, bringing that towel underneath the knee. So rolling it up again in a ball. or just kind of clap those hands underneath the knee and back up overhead. That's up to you. We're gonna start in about 4 seconds. So get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You know what to do now. You know different levels, modifications. Pick what you want to do. This is the 3rd round. Switching, other side. Take that deep breath. Think about your form, rolling those shoulders back and down a little. All right, arms overhead, get ready. Here we go. Pushing up to that front heel. Think about it. All right. Elbow can go to the side. We have side lunges. Okay. Different levels. Again, last round. So maybe you need the harder option. We'll see. Only 30 seconds. As long as you keep pushing those hips back and don't lean forward. Squats. Quick squats. Keep moving in between. Here we go. 5 seconds. Either jumping or quick squats right here. Or maybe 15 seconds of this, and then 15 seconds, add the jump. Here we go. Or on the toes, right? On the toes. That's it. Bicep curl hold. Grab your towel. All right. Breathe here. Strong pull. So you're holding that towel really tight and you're pulling up. Just a couple more seconds, then switch and start right away. Squeeze and pull. Okay, we started. This is this arm. I had like 10 seconds to switch, but this switch is quick. So keeping that elbow right next to the ribs, not back, not front, not out wide. Put it right next here into your side. And triceps. All right, palms facing forward. Don't bring your hands too close, not too wide, right? Just shoulder width apart. That helps. Like right here. All right, here we go. Just slightly bending the knees in, pinching from the hip. Keep the palms facing up. 10 seconds still. And we come down to the floor. There it is. Come on down to the floor. Onto your front. Arms overhead. As you lift your chest, you breathe out. And you can just toss the towel to the side. Lift your chest right here, arms overhead, or maybe slightly out to the side. These are all just options. As long as you keep bringing those shoulder blades together in the back. And you keep your eyes down to the floor. Turn over, all fours up. And start. Bring your arm and leg close to the floor. And back up. Using your core muscles. Give it a little squeeze each time you lift that arm and leg back up. All right, last one. One more time, turning over, holding that plank for 45 seconds. All right. Choose your plank, your favorite plank, and go. And bring that knee down, alternating left and right, or both at the same time. But don't bounce your hips up and down. Keep that straight and still, and just move from the hips. Just the legs, not your upper body. Should be getting close, almost done. And that's it. All done. So, first time back. I mean, I got out of breath a few times, got my heart rate up. We'll just stretch it out for 5 more minutes, see what the time is. I don't want to keep you longer. Yeah, we got like 5 more minutes to stretch. So we'll just stay on the floor for that. Come back into your plank. And then bring your right knee underneath your chest right here. All right, and you're gonna lift your chest, bring your shoulders down, or come down onto your elbows. Whatever suits you best and feels like the best stretch out there for you. All right, well done. Few more seconds. And then we'll lift the chest, lift the hips, come back in your plank just to switch. Other leg comes underneath your chest. Again, either bring that chest up here or come on down onto your elbows. The glutes right here, that's what we're stretching, mostly anyway. All right, and then from here again, back into your plank. And come down onto your knees. All right, we're gonna sit back down onto our heels, arms overhead. And bring your elbows to the floor. Bring your chest to the floor, your forehead to the floor. And from here, just walk your hands out to one side. Stretching through the side of your ribs. And come back to the center, to the middle. And then walk your hands over to the other side. And come back to the middle and come on onto your knees. All right, we're gonna stretch that hip flexor here a little bit, right the front of the hip. So a nice big step forward. Find your balance. Then either lean forward a little bit, or if you don't like that, try to tilt the hips. Just bring your hips forward a little bit. Right here, you feel the stretch in the front right away. Then from here, we'll also do our tricep stretch. It's a nice long stretch from the knee that's on the floor all the way up to the elbow right next to your head. Slightly pull that elbow back. All right, release that arm. Then the leg that's in front, bring that out to the side, pointing the toe to the wall. You can either just push that knee back a little bit with your hands, or kind of slide down here. Slide down, feel a nice deep stretch. Keep your chest up. Okay, so don't lean towards that knee. Bring that shoulder back, keep your chest up. You feel the inner thigh stretching. All right, come back up. We're gonna switch other foot in front. And again, either lean forward a little bit or tilt the hips. Bring your hip forward. And then bring your arm up behind your head. Taking those deep breaths. And again, release that arm, bring that foot out to the side. So you're really opening up the hips here. Head right here, next to the knee. Chest stays up. Slide down a little bit, or push that knee back a little. Or both. And coming up right here. All right, we're gonna come up to standing. So rolling, tucking the toes under. So keep your fingertips pointed down to the floor and just bring your hips up. Right here, maybe you want a wider stance. So try to push your hips back a little bit. Push your hips back. And just let those arms hang here. You can let your head hang here if you want. Your neck. So try to feel the stretch in the back of your legs here. Up halfway, hands right above the knee. One shoulder blade comes in or one shoulder comes in to the middle. Stretching the upper back. And you can look over the opposite shoulder if you want a deeper stretch. Rolling, other side. Bring that shoulder all the way in, as much as you have to get that stretch. and roll back. Come all the way up. And we'll just stretch the chest here. Fingertips behind, and then roll your shoulders back and down. Open the chest, open the ribs. Take a deep breath in, chin up. And we'll bring those hands down. We're gonna finish like always. If you were here before, we always finish with the last 2 deep breaths. So come and inhale. All the way up, hold for a second, exhale. Long exhale, long inhale. Hold, and long exhale. And then we always know that's it, that's done. We did 40 minutes, effectively 30 minutes. Good for you. We'll be back here on Wednesday, so hope to see you then. Thanks for joining.